Well, g'day, Jason Haines here once again from QPL Rural with another look around the Riverina at what's been happening with another edition of the Haines Report. Well, it was good to see a little bit of rain last week, and hopefully we're building up to a little bit more this week as I stand here in Narendra making this report. We've only had a couple of millimetres here over the last few days. Hopefully there's a bit more to come over the weekend, and if not, hopefully some snow and some much-needed irrigation water to come. Well, let's start the week looking at livestock markets this week. Wagga rebounded a little bit and is now sitting on a trade lamb rate of about 930 cents per kilo carcass weight. Prices are down across all the sale yards at the moment, but they have regained a little bit in the last week. This has increased supply as people offload those lambs into those markets with the continuing drying conditions in most areas. The Eastern Young Cattle indicator this week is sitting at 532.75 cents per kilo carcass weight. The National Trade Lamb indicator, well, it's a bit low on Wagga. It's sitting at 842, and the mutton job, well, it's back a little bit at 559. Forward prices are off just a little bit on contract prices for lamb at the moment, and I do see that grain forecast for the coming season is dropped back off a little bit too. I see a report coming out of Tocumwal there saying F1 barley below $300 a tonne, which will make the feedlotting job quite interesting given lamb prices where they are at the moment. For those that position themselves right, there could be some good money to be made out of feeding lambs in that late summer into the autumn period. But as we all know, it is a long time till harvest yet. In water markets this week, well, some increases in that Victorian and Goulburn market system. Their allocations have increased on top of those rains that we experienced last week. Obviously more southern focused than we are up here. No joy in the New South Wales Murrumbidgee system at the moment. Obviously both systems still sitting on 0% allocation, and this does mean that the temporary market is relying very much on carryover water as we speak. So temp water in both those markets are sitting at numbers around that 600 or a bit above. Permanent water at the moment, we're probably sliding south. We're looking at 1900 to 1930 for Murrumbidgee General Security water at the moment, and for the Murray system down there as well, Zone 10 and Zone 11, we're probably looking at numbers around that sort of 1550 to 1600 as we speak. Now, there's some good opportunities also for people to want to pick up a bit of bore water. There is bore water being transferred and traded at the moment. Due to the demand, there has been a bit of a delay in getting those approvals through, so people have got to be patient in getting those transfers onto their walls. But we are seeing bore water trading, some Zone 3 in the Murrumbidgee looking at about $250 a meg, up to sort of that $280 to $300 for Zones 1 and 2. So some good trade figures there, and there's a bit moving around at the moment. Please give me a call. We do have some Zone 2 available as entitlement trade at the moment, so we've got expressions of interest running on that. There's 200 megs there. If you'd like to pick that up, it's an opportune time to do so. And we do have some temporary water out there as well. I've got a Zone 2 vendor looking to offload parcels of 500 megs at a time. So if you've got any offers there and you're looking to step into those higher zones, please give me a call on that one. Now, let's look at rural property and water, I suppose. The smart money is taking a longer-term view at this and taking an opportunity to secure water for that longer view. It wasn't all that long ago, Murrumbidgee water was trading at $2,500 per meg. So there's opportunities there to pick up some very reasonably priced water if you've got a long-term view of this and you've got a property to put it onto with a production plan going forward. In real estate, well, I'd like to mention again Amaroo. It's a very good horticulture-based property in need of some redevelopment. It is laid out predominantly for rice, but great access to that MIA channel. Ideally located there between Leeton and Griffith, so right in the slot there. Good water access, good access straight off that irrigation way as well, so there's good road access. And I must say, covered in feed at the moment. If you're looking for somewhere to park lambs, even just in the short term before you do a hort development, this property's got feed at the moment and would save some issues for somebody. So Amaroo, a good horticulture block. We have had it on the market for a little while, and it is presenting probably the best it has in some time. So give me a call on this one today. The smart money, as I said, is taking a longer term position here, and it's a good property to pick up. Now also, if you are looking through the rest of the newsletter here today, please have a look at the Rural Financial Counselling Service. There are some good money available, essentially, like the Fixed Innovation Fund loan. You can borrow up to $1 million at 2.5% fixed interest. There's some emergency water infrastructure rebate. There's some good funds out there available, so please take make use of those. They have been put in place for us to use, so if there's an opportunity there, please make use of those in your operation and help you get through this uncertain period. Also this week I was at a Rice Extension Committee meeting. That's a very good little group there, and we did have a good speaker there from an accounting firm down in Denny. And one thing that did come to mind, now that we've got some lower income years there for a lot of producers, it is a good opportunity to get in there if you're thinking about restructuring your business as far as land titles, who owns what, perhaps slipping some of your titles into super funds. There's some good tax advantages at the moment, and these lower income years could make you exempt from having to pay capital gains tax in a lot of cases. So it's a good opportunity. Make sure you talk to your accountant about these things, because we might just be able to use these years to create wealth within the business and the structure of the business, or avoid future tax liabilities. So please have a talk to your accountant about how you're structuring your business. If you've got any forward plans, because it's a good time to do so, we can really save some money here. Now, as always, if you'd like any more information here, please give me a call at any time on 0488 594 450. I look forward to talking to you all again next week. Cheers.